Rob Ryan out, Dennis Allen in, defensive coordinator for Sean Payton, who is back. Here's
With
the pick.
the 12th pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Sheldon Rankins, defensive end, Louisville.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the WICR NFL Draft Show. And Kevin Walsh, Jersey, Joe Archino, and Anthony Lazito here. We just saw the Saints take Sheldon Rankins, defensive end, out of Louisville. Kevin, saw a nice little nod out of you that suggested you like this pick.
Well, you know what? I'm not the hugest fan of it. For me, though, it was something that we had seen a lot through the mock drafts. This seemed to be their guy. A lot of the nod had to do with the fact that they didn't make the mistake in taking Paxton Lynch, and that's not a knock on Paxton. New Orleans Saints, though, are in a position where they need to be taking defense. They signed Nick Fairley, so I'm a little interested that they got another inside defensive line player. But you know what? To me, the one big thing about Rankins is that he seems to be the most polished defensive lineman in this draft. A lot of the other guys, you're able to find weaknesses. Ashawn Robinson, some people knock effort. Robert Kimdichie, all the off-field problems that he has. Jerron Reed, he's really only a guy who can stop the run. Not a lot of, not going to be able to help you as far as getting to the quarterback. Rankins is a guy who's kind of the jack of all trades. He can help you in all of the areas, and I think that's why people had him as, a lot of people saw him as the best defensive tackle in the draft, and I think that's why we see Rankins go there. When you're a team like the Saints, whose defense was historically bad, you have to address the defense. And if this is the guy who they felt it was the safe, smart pick, then I like that decision, and I think that it's the step in the right direction for the Saints.
Well, Anthony, we'll go to you now. I mean, we look at the Saints, and it seems like they're stuck in a place you don't really want to be. They're in a position where there's teams like the Buccaneers with youth on their roster who continue to improve. You have the Carolina Panthers, who, of course, were just in the Super Bowl, and they're kind of still in this position. Can a player of his caliber help elevate them over that place they've been stuck in these past few seasons?
No, he cannot, but that's not a knock on him. That's more of a knock on the team as a whole. I truthfully don't know a lot about him, but I've heard good things. He could definitely be. Is he a defensive end or tackle?
He's going to line up as D tackle, DN. It's not going to be a lot off the edge.
I feel like he's more of a run stopper.
Yeah,
seems like.
that's
okay.
more his play
You can never go wrong with that. We'll just see how he pans out. That's the way I look at it. This one, I think they might have played safe. I think he was more of their guy, as you said. He was on a lot of mock drafts, so apparently this was their guy that they wanted. So good luck for them.
I think that's one of the things too about some of these things here is this team needs their defense to get better, and that was really my nod of approval. We heard the talks about going Paxton Lynch, but look, that's just not going to help the Saints get any better. Maybe 3 years down the road, could it help the Saints get better? Yeah, but why waste time while Drew Brees is still an elite quarterback? Drew Brees is a QB who can still get you very far, and I don't know if this roster is in a position where Drew Brees can really pull it, that far. I don't know how far he can drag it, but I know that this is a step in the right direction. I honestly anticipate this team probably going with 3 defensive players within their first 4 picks, likely, because they just have to address defense. It's that big of a need. So pick 1. Got a defensive guy who they're very high on. I like that decision.
No time being wasted for the New Orleans Saints, just like there's no time being wasted in this booth right now. Jersey, Joe Archino, Kevin Walsh, and Anthony Lazito here, bringing you everything that you could possibly want in this year's NFL Draft. Really, we've gone through it. We've had some great moments on it so far. We've had you covered, have you with the ESPN live stream here constantly. So we're going to reset. We're going to reload for the next set of picks, which I know is going to be great. So stay here, don't go anywhere, and we will be right back.